Hi Ron, here's these examples that I've been talking about, key of E. All right, sorry about that audio thing on Zoom, that was pretty rough. Okay, so I'm starting off with that turnaround as I was mentioning. So I'm coming in, I'm playing this open E, and I'm using my pick and finger here, so my middle finger, and I'm coming down chromatically from the D all the way to the B like this. So there's many ways that you could play this. You could just do it. You can do that as well. You know, you can experiment with that. All right, so I'm just doing this example like this. That's my B dominant 7 chord. I'm climbing into that. All right, so that's my intro. So I'm just doing that in slow motion. We can always play that faster, but it's just to make things clear. What I'm doing is it's my E dominant chord, dominant 7. I'm sliding along the G string from the 2nd fret. That's my triplet right there. All right, so it's a slide. And then I'm hammering on to my major 3 of the E chord. That's my E major chord, and that's the major 3. I'm hammering on from the flat 3rd onto the major 3rd. All right, so that implies my E chord, and that's why that makes sense. All right, so I'm doing this. Hear my transition from the line. I'm answering it with my bottom end rhythm. 2, right? So okay, so you can work on that. And there's many things that you can do on that one. We're just keeping it simple for now, right? So there's another one, right? Practice those two together because we've got 4 bars on the one, right? So that's good. And if you can coordinate that, kind of paste them together, we have call and response. Okay, to get to my 4, did you hear my transition? Okay, so I'm going from a A dominant 7 to my A major. My transition back to the 1, right? Okay, so that's how I'm maneuvering around the first 8 bars. The 1, the 4, back to the 1 for 2 bars. Now the last 4 bars. Something like that. There's my B dominant 7 chord. Climbing into it. Or just a little slide. So I'm just playing that 4. I'm not doing anything really fancy because I don't have a lot of time. Doing the little extension there, that's all. Turn around. There, I started just with my little pickup. Okay, so those ideas are going to come up, all those little fills that we can put in there. A little bit ahead of the beat to play into the change. Okay, so just one more time on those last 4 bars. turnaround. Hitting the low E first, and then into the next 12 bars. And here's the ending then. So I'm going to play my last 4 bars. So I'm just doing a little slide into my, hitting my low E there, just to end it, just one way. But something tight. I'm not moving out of position. I'm all playing everything in this home box, home first position, right? Don't need to be playing all over the place yet. I just want to kind of milk this first zone or position. All right, so that's some ideas, and this is some things. Just work it slowly and work these changes one by one. And remember, the transitions are really important. So don't get stressed if they don't work out. We'll talk about the next lesson, and we'll make sure that they work. Once you can do this, you can accompany yourself. You can play the top end lines and follow it up with the bottom end. So we've got call and response happening here, and a little bit of a different sound for a shuffle, that lump shuffle. All right, so we'll see you again. We'll see you in a couple weeks.